in the game on Tuesday. Immediate cut down the lane, and quick introduction from Mr. Wembanyama to Devin Booker. Had Wembanyama up, kicks it into the corner to Okogie, can't connect on the three. Suns ice cold to start. Wembanyama sprints the floor, gets the payoff pass, and a 9-0 start here for San Antonio.
The game is going to be a factor. The Spurs have come out running. That guy right there is running and halfway jumping. That was a tremendous pass from Devin Booker. That ball had to bounce up in good rhythm.
Good finger roll on the inside feed from Sohan to Wembanyama. Standing on his tiptoes, able to tap it away from the 7-footer Durant. And gets it to his teammate. Durant with the quick hands, gets the steal, but the Suns unable to control. And it sets up a lay-in.
They're getting a great, pristine look at the rim.
Yeah.
When you're in that kind of groove, it's hard to beat anybody.
Hard to stop that at 7 feet 3.5 inches.
So right here, right? When he starts to roll there, Eric Gordon's got to go get him.
Suns won the battle of the boards on Tuesday. And San Antonio not only knocked it out the shots, but they're grabbing all the Suns' misses. As Wembanyama's baseline turnaround up and in. Durant thought about the three, running Wembanyama. Tangled up there, no foul call. And plenty of contact. Wembanyama runs the floor, hammers it home. Here is Brandon with that left hand. Swings it out to Wembanyama, all alone. Got it.
Trust me, they would love to end this quarter with a three.
Wembanyama walking into the three, and he will get it. For Kev in his 25 minutes. Wembanyama thought about the three. He'll go for the lob. In traffic over the top. Suns are in need of multiple stops. Wembanyama just effortless inside. Sohan looking inside. Booker's got to be careful as Wembanyama.
Eubanks has to get back in the fourth quarter. That's not going to work.
Collins backing down, spins baseline, passing in traffic to Wembanyama, who hammers it home. Timeout Phoenix.
Built a big enough lead to be able to withstand it, to be able to execute here down the stretch.
Wow. My goodness. On a catch and shoot from Wembanyama.
Yeah, how do you stop that?
You don't. There's no way of stopping it. He's unreal. He's unreal. I just played my first game. I just played my first game literally right before the show, and I got second because some fucking 10-year-old sweat. Like, I shot one bullet at him, and he built a whole palace around him in literally 0.2 seconds. Dude, these 10-year-old sweats, they're nuts. They're nuts.
Of course they are. They've been playing the game their whole lives.
Yeah, I did have 9 kills, though. I was doing good. I was. And then I just got destroyed. But it happens. I just played my first game. I was busy this whole morning. But, yeah, we're chilling on here. Josh, how are you?
I'm doing good. So I will never root for Pittsburgh, but it did help me out last night. I loaned Wolf on them and got him right, so that was helpful. It was a weird feeling because I was like, all right, cool. That's a great way to start the week. But then it was a Pittsburgh win, so it was weird. I didn't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, I know. This is one of the first times I've really gotten like Thursday Night Football wrong. The past couple weeks. I loaned
Wolf on the Steelers, got it right, and I need to make up some ground, but it was Pittsburgh winning. So I didn't really know how to feel about it. But
there you go. You got one game up.
The Steelers,
I don't know, dude. I just believed in what's his name? Will Levis, and Will did not get the job done.
He played well though. Again, he had another.
He did. He played pretty good.
I was very impressed by him. He's shown flashes. What I don't understand with the Steelers, there are two things. Now, for non-AFC North fans, when this has flown under the radar, they've been doing this for years. Not to this extent, but they've been doing this for years now of just winning games they shouldn't. Now, That's not to say that winning a game 21-17 is a bad thing. I mean, they are built to win games like that. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is they're winning the games 21-17 after looking like the worst team for most of the game.
Dude, you know what the craziest thing is? Like this is kind of going off track of that, dude. Is how these odds makers get it right down to the T almost every single time. Like last night really stood out to me. -3.5, right on the money. Like literally directly on the money. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind to see like how right they get it, you know?
Yeah.
It's wild. But I don't know. It was
They have all this data. I mean, yeah. 21-17 was an example. I know the score was 20-16. But the other thing, and this again has also been going on since the beginning of his career, and that is Kenny Pickett. His entire career, he has done this. He has been terrible for 3 quarters. And then all of a sudden, the 4th quarter starts, and the man turns into Patrick Mahomes. He's done this his entire career, almost every single week. He is terrible for 3 quarters, looks like a guy that just sucks. And all of a sudden, the 4th quarter starts, and he's incredible. Every single week. I have no idea whether or not the man is good, but he is definitely clutch. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he's got the fucking clutch gene, dude. That's why I feel like Pittsburgh always has. They have like, okay. Like, obviously, their defense is great.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot of clutch time guys, dude, to get the job done. That's what it feels like.
They got a bunch of closers.
Yeah, they have a lot of closers, and that's how they get it done most of the time.
They hang in games.
That's what they do.
They almost never get blown out. They almost never blow out a team. They hang in games, and the 4th quarter comes around. They're down by 1 score, and they strike. It's what they do. How they're built.
Agreed. And this game was my upset of the week with the Titans.
Yes. I'll be honest. That was a little bit of a weak upset pick.
It is. I once in a while, you see, here's the thing though. I usually don't reach out of the box that much.
Yeah, that's true.
But every once in a blue moon, I'll really like an upset.
Yeah.
I really will. Every once in a blue moon. And it's usually right whenever I really like it. Last night I was like, I was looking at the slate this whole weekend. It's a weird NFL slate this weekend. It's weird.
Very.
A lot of weird games.
What
And
happens
I don't know.
like this where there are so many teams that just aren't very good.
Yeah. 100%.
So,
speaking off that, you just want to get into it?
Let's go. Let's get things going. And
okay.
A lot of weird games, a lot of games that aren't great, but 9:30 in the morning in Germany, we're going to have a game that is
8:30 in the morning.
Game of the Year candidate in
8:30.
Whatever.
8:30
It is the Dolphins and the Chiefs. So before we get
this is pretty crazy that this is the Germany game.
That's what I was about to say. Very cool to see the NFL.
When was the last time that you can remember a game this good being overseas?
It's never happened. That's the point. The NFL is now at a point where they can say that we are willing to sacrifice a game that at the beginning of the season we knew was going to be big. Even if the Dolphins weren't what they have been, it's Tyreek Hill's first game against the Chiefs. And the NFL was able to look at that game and say, we have enough of a fan base internationally where we're willing to sacrifice a game that is supposed to be an Arrowhead. And we're willing to put that in Germany because it's just as good as an atmosphere, if not better.
100%. And
about the growth of this game internationally.
Yeah. And I just think that this game, the biggest part about it is I'm just shocked that it's actually in Germany and that we have to wake up early to watch the Dolphins play the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
And I honestly feel bad for the Chiefs because this game at Arrowhead would have been crazy. It would have been crazy at Arrowhead. But that's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, you lose a home game every once in a while. And the crowd out there is nuts. The crowd out there in Germany, dude, they're crazy.
Unbelievable.
They're crazy anywhere. Also a lot of the London games, what I've noticed is it's a lot of like tourists. It's a lot of people who come from like the U.S. to go there to watch the game. A lot of it is. But Germany, it's all actual fans in Germany. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this game. And when I looked at my pick, I mean, this game, you could almost flip a coin right now.
You really can.
2-6 and 2 teams. And I'm rolling with the Chiefs.
All right.
I'm rolling with KC. I like Patrick Mahomes. Big bounce back game.
The only team that you have picked every single week, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I want him to get his mojo back. I want Mahomes to do his job. Maybe Taylor Swift flies to Germany. Maybe she does.
That would be wild.
Maybe she does, and then they win. But I'm taking the
wild.
Chiefs here against the Dolphins. Close, high-scoring game. Give me it 32-30.
I'm very happy they don't.
Close, high-scoring.
Oh, wait, I was going to say I'm happy I don't have to make this pick, but no. Actually, no. We're on the road. The kickoff show's at 9, so I can wait to make this pick. Kickoff show's at 9 a.m. Eastern because the Ravens are at home.
It's at 8 a.m. Central.
Right.
I'm just going to fight with you over the time zones.
Yeah,
that's so weird that you like watch your football games at 1 p.m. Like, dude, prime time isn't over till like 10:30 at night. I mean, 11:30 at night.
11:15, 11:30, yeah.
Yeah, like I go to bed by then. Like I'm already laying in bed. Like my prime time is done at 10:30. Like, I'm laying in bed. I'm getting ready to go sleep. I'm an old man now, Josh.
We got a big time quarterback duel here. The Vikings and the Chiefs. Jaron Hall versus.
Oh yeah, dude. The fucking West Coast has it the worst. Imagine it starting at 10 a.m.
Yeah, no.
Like, yeah, no, no. That sucks. All right.
And then this game starts at 6:30.
Yeah. That's wild. That's actually wild to think about. The Vikings and the Falcons. This is also another weird game. Quarterback duel. Not the best quarterback duel in the world, but it's a duel for sure.
Yes, it is.
If you want to put it that way. And this game is another honestly coin flip game. This is
a big one too in the NFC.
Yeah, this is a big one. This is a big game.
Very, very big game.
It doesn't seem like it, but it actually is.
Huge.
And
how much is one of the most important games of the season in the NFC?
Looking at this, man, I've been thinking about it for a while. My pick is the Atlanta Falcons.
All right.
I think that offense is going to be
Drake London, by the way, he's not playing. Did not know that until today.
Huh?
I said, ignore this about Drake London. He's not playing today.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like this Vikings team feels really defeated. You know,
I don't blame them.
Without Kirk. No, I don't blame him either. I'm not blaming anybody. And I think that the Falcons are really starting to figure it out now that they benched Ritter because that guy was a shitter. Heineke, he's not anything better. He's not crazy better, but he is better. He's a game manager. He knows he can manage the game.
No. He's not a game manager. He's a gunslinger.
He is, and he's not going to throw 3 interceptions. He's not going to throw. He's not going to throw 3 interceptions in a row. He's not going to fumble the ball 3 times in a row.
He might actually.
I really don't. I don't think so.
He won't. But he's a very like fuck it type of a player.
He's a fucking guy.
He's not a game manager. No.
He's something, but I like it. I like the fucking energy. I like it.
Me too.
And with the team like the Falcons, where you could fight to win this division at 4-4 right now.
Damn.
That's what you need. The fucking energy. That's what you need.
Well, they're tied for first in the division right now.
Yeah. And sometimes that's what you need. And I think if they get this win versus the Vikings, it's going to be a filthy game. Filthy. Give me like 14-13 Falcons win.
There you go. Okay, wow. You're going like
filthy
real
game. I feel like that's all Falcons football has been all year.
All right. Okay. This is going to be fun. Seahawks, Ravens. So
this is another good game.
We got to give a quick shout out though here to Money Mark Andrews, number 89, because he is now only 1 touchdown away from tying Todd Heap for the Ravens all-time receiving touchdowns record.
Wow.
He is the all-time Ravens receiving touchdowns record is 41. Mark Andrews now has 40 in his career, so he could do it this week. Also, something really interesting about the Ravens is we got a bunch of road games to start the year. Because of that, we have a bunch of home games to finish out. We have 9 games left. Only 3 of them are on the road. We have 6 of our 9 games to end the year are at home. We only have 3 road games left, and all 3 of those road games are on primetime, by the way. But the Ravens have our next 3 games are all at home, and 6 of our last 9 are at home. And this starts it here.
Decent.
And it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I mean, Seattle just came off a huge win against the Cleveland Browns. That was a huge momentum booster for them. And
by the way, the Ravens host next week, the Browns.
Yeah, looking at this right now, this is a very iffy game. And I debated for a while, but I love the Baltimore Ravens right now. And I love Lamar Jackson. I love the boys to go in there and keep this streak rolling. Advance to 7-2.
Yeah.
We always see the Ravens. Like we all know they're pretty good. But then
they're always like 5-4, 6-3.
Exactly. But this is the one year where I want to see him. Okay, you're 7-2. There you go. Good shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens here, and I'm gonna take it in a decent game. I'll go 26-21. Ravens win.
I'll go even further.
Yeah.
I've been saying this actually for a couple of years now. He just has the stats to back it up that he is the best pass catcher in Ravens history, period. That's what I think. I've been saying that for a couple of years. Just now he has the stats to back it up.
Yeah,
26-21?
Yeah, 26-21.
That also is not a difficult title to get at all.
No.
I mean, the Ravens have literally never had a Pro Bowl wide receiver. We're the only team that can say that. They have never sent a wide receiver to the Pro Bowl except as a returner.
Wow.
Ever.
Wow.
But we've had a lot of good tight ends, but he's the best one we've ever had. Because Shannon Sharp is out of his prime by the time.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of the Browns, Cardinals and Browns.
Give me the Browns.
Deshaun Watson is back, by the way.
Give me the Browns. Just give me the Browns. Cardinals just keep losing.
Lock.
Yeah, lock of the week.
Right,
I'll go lock of the week for this one. I'll go the Brownies here, and I'll take the Browns to win this game 31-16.
All right.
31-16.
Burns lock of the week.
Lock of the week. Because I need the Cardinals to keep losing because I have my one of my futures was Cardinals under 4.5 wins. So keep on chugging along. It's looking good.
Kyler is officially listed as questionable. It's expected to be Clayton Tune this week and Kyler next week, but he has not been ruled out. There is still a chance that we do see Kyler in this game. We'll find out. Right. It sounds like it probably won't happen. Yeah. Moving on here. The Rams and the Packers. I wonder where you're going to go with this one.
This is my second lock of the week. I'm having 2 this week, and it's the LA Rams to beat the shit out of these Green Bay Packers.
They need it, though, to keep pace. To keep pace in the NFC, the Rams need this.
Yeah, no, the Rams do need this game, and somehow the Packers, the Bears, the whole NFC is basically still in the playoff race right now. Yeah, every single team is still in the
realistic playoff race. The Rams need this, and we don't know. They're calling this like a true game time decision here, whether we'll see him or Brett Rippon for the Rams.
I'll still take him over the Packers. Look, Jordan Love is horrible at football. Like, that's the only way to really word his play right now. He is horrible at football.
He's been
bad. And I think that for like the first time ever, if the Packers start losing this game, you're going to hear the boos raining down at Lambeau. They don't do that.
They don't
do that. And they have like one of the best fan bases in football, which it's easy to have the best fan base when the team has been good for 30 straight years in a row. But
they have one of the biggest.
Yeah, they do. I'll give them that. Well, I mean, it's
hear them in the conversation for best, though. I feel like that's always Buffalo, Kansas City, Seattle are like always the answers. And then like Pittsburgh, Green Bay, and Dallas are like kind of all clumped right below them.
I mean, like I just said, it's easy to be a fan of a team when they've been good for 30, 40 years in a row. Exactly. It's easy.
Philly. I forget about Philly. Yeah, Philly's up there too.
Yeah. But Rams go in there 28-7. Rams win. 28-7. That offense just doesn't get going.
Okay, this is an interesting one because obviously we know how they started, but right before the bye, last week coming off of a terrible loss to Carolina. Can they bounce back as the Bucs A team that I've been saying they're going to win this NFC South. They got to get this one. They got to get this one.
Yeah, this
I
is.
don't know who I think is going to get it either. I'm glad I'm not making my picks now because I don't know who I'm thinking is going to take this one.
This is a really interesting game, and this is big for the Bucs for playoff implications. We're already talking like that, and the Texans as well.
We're at the halfway point.
Yeah, and the Texans as well. The Texans have surprised a lot of people this year, even sitting at 3-4, and they surprised me especially. And I'm gonna roll with them in this one. I'm gonna take the Texans.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Bucs. I really haven't been this year, honestly.
I've been much higher on them than you have.
Yeah, I just haven't seen the hype around them, and I'm gonna take the Texans here. And give me the Texans. Let's go 18-15.
18-15.
Yeah, I don't know how that score happens.
And he hasn't been as productive as he was to start the year, but he's still been there. He's still been playing well. That Jonathan Bernard, though, on the other edge, they got to quietly have like a decent.
Dude, they're doing good. The Texans are doing very good.
Bernard actually has been quietly pretty good for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
All right. This is a terrible game. Commanders Patriots.
This game sucks.
This is bad.
And this is
real
no
bad.
Sweat, no Chase Young Commanders. Their pass rush is gone.
Well, they have interior, just not on the edge.
They do, but it's the team's given up now. It's over. When you trade Sweat and Chase Young in the same day, it's over. And I'm taking the Patriots here to win this game in Foxborough. Bill Belichick sees this as a free win going into this. I mean, how would he not? Yeah, give me the Patriots. Patriots win 3-2.
Great profile picture. Hold up.
Yeah, that is, dude. That's a legendary video. That's a legendary video right there.
That is one of the most iconic videos in sports meme. What do you call it, meme?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sports
like
meme.
old, though. That's old. That's old. Oh, it's iconic. It is. Don't worry. It's just older. It's older.
Team on his back.
I like how everybody says that. Like my 3-2 score is just kind of stuck whenever it's a really bad game. 3-2. 100-0 sticking too. 100-0.
But then if it's a 1-point game, you get the score margin right.
Yeah. So I'll take it, dude. I'll always do it. One day there's going to be an NFL score, and that will be a scoregami, I believe. Hang on.
Let me look. I'm looking right now.
As an NFL game.
It has happened twice. It happened to Dayton Triangles and Cleveland Indians in 1921 and the Chicago Cardinals and Milwaukee Badgers in 1926. There you go.
No way.
So it hasn't happened since 1926 when the forward pass was still very new to the game. And the rules are very, very different.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Dude, that would be history right there.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on here.
Let's go. I got a 97% on my presentation about sports, about the new age of sports
the
media.
one I'm in?
No, not that one. I just sent that in for the same class. I didn't include you in that one so I could interview you for this one instead.
I see.
So we're good. But Book It with Trent was on there. I had Book It with Trent on my presentation.
That's actually really fun.
Yeah. There we go.
Saying, this must be tough for you to have to root against the Saints.
Yeah, it is, dude. I like the Saints. You know that. I like the Saints. You know why I have a little bit of bias for them?
Are they your second favorite team? Would you consider them your second favorite team?
No. My second favorite team. I don't really have a second favorite team.
I don't really have one either. It's just it changes every year. It's the team that I hype up. The team that I hype up to be good, and people don't agree, turn into my second favorite team. So this year it would be Jacksonville.
Yeah. The reason why I have bias for them is that this was the first ever team that I played football on. In like my Pee Wee league, the first ever team that I played football for was the Saints. I still have my helmet decal with a little Saints logo, and that was the year they won the Super Bowl too.
2009.
So it was like, holy shit! Like we won the Super Bowl. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I'm taking New Orleans here. I hate to do it, but I hate to do it in this game, but I have to, man. It's the
second time you've picked against the Bears.
Yeah, it's Tyson Badgett Bears. Just embarrassing. No pun intended. It's just embarrassing. Jim Harbaugh, I can't wait to have you be the head coach of the Chicago Bears in the future.
You would want?
Yeah. I'm very open. Because, dude, let's be honest. He is not staying at Michigan after all this bullshit. No way.
I'm not convinced.
There's no way he stays at Michigan after all this bullshit.
If they win the national championship, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, maybe he loses.
Been right up there all year.
Yeah, and they're gonna get fucking killed, just like always.
I'm saying, like,
Well, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about this year is if they lose against Ohio State, because the way the playoff is looking right now, whoever loses that Ohio State Michigan game
is done.
They're done. Like, they're done, which is wild to think about because usually, like, both of those teams could easily make it right now. Easily. But the issue is that as long as Oregon and Washington both went out, it's going to be the winner of the Pac-12 championship between them two. That makes it over the team that lost that game.
Yeah.
You know?
See what happens.
I think that OSU might kick the shit out of them.
It's been a couple years.
It has, and I think that OSU is going to get their revenge. I really do.
What's your
score for this game? Give me New Orleans 7-3. That's another one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, you do like that one.
Yeah. Dude, we should talk next week on Wednesday. We should talk a little bit of college football.
Okay.
When the app is the what's it called? The college football playoff rankings come out every Tuesday night.
Yes.
So we could talk about that on Wednesday. Because I've been doing that with Stop the BS. We've been having our college football segment. I actually enjoy it. It's fun. So
all right. Coming off of their win last week, the Carolina Panthers host the Indianapolis Colts. Okay. All right. Wow.
Colts, keep my fucking draft pick. Carolina, I swear to fucking God. If you start winning right now, I'm going to fly to Carolina. I'm kidnapping Bryce Young, and I'm flying him overseas to Europe, and I'm taking him to Disneyland Paris. I'm leaving him there.
At least that's fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna duct tape him down to It's a Small World so that he can't leave the ride and just keep it running, just him for forever.
I don't think he'll enjoy that. But
dude, that ride sucks.
Especially if you're duct taped to. I mean, that really would make it really not fun.
When was the last time that you went to Disney, Josh?
I've went one time when I was 7 years old. I would like to go back.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll take you to Disney one day.
Okay.
It'll be like father and
Frank
son.
Reich revenge.
Streak the field next week. I'll be there on Thursday. I'll be there on Thursday night for Bears Panthers. Should I streak the field and get banned from Soldier Field?
Go ahead. Poor Al Michaels had to play that game.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. That's so wild, dude.
But
but you know what?
Like as an exciting matchup.
Yeah, he did. And you know what? That's gonna probably be like the most fun that I've ever had at a Bears game. You know why? It's a win-win either way, win or lose.
That is true.
I will be betting the game to end in a tie. I will throw a little bit on the game to end in a tie because it just there's gonna be a chance, you know.
I'm so happy we haven't had one yet. I would like that to remain the case.
But if it was a tie, that would be the perfect game. That would be the game
for you. Yeah.
All right.
I'll
take the Colts. I'll take the Colts, and I'll take the Colts. I'll take 19-10.
All right.
You see that like odds makers are also like drastically moving down the over-unders on games.
Well, yeah,
like,
scoring's been down. I showed you that graph a couple weeks ago.
It's wild, dude.
You remember that graph a couple weeks ago? It was insane.
Mm-hmm. And we all thought there was a big problem with the offense, but
no.
Defenses are starting to get better now.
Defense has been.
Well, it was just a couple years where it's like you remember when the Rams and the Chiefs were both like really good.
All-time high a couple years ago.
Yeah, dude, that was probably like one of the best football games I ever watched in my life. That Monday Night Football game, Rams Chiefs, where it was like 50-49, nuts.
Unbelievable.
That game was sick. And then the Bears played those same Rams the next year, who were 11-1. They came into Soldier Field. Jared Goff threw 4 interceptions. They had negative rushing yards against the Bears, so we won. The number 1 offensive football against the number 1 defensive football, and the Bears are awesome. I remember watching that game like pissing myself.
But I'll tell you what I think the reason is why scoring is down. And that is because pass rushers right now are at their peak. There are more good pass rushers on the end than there have ever been in the history of the NFL.
Yeah.
Because kids want to grow up and be edge rushers. No one wants to grow up and play offensive line.
Yeah, which sucks.
So what's happening is as those kids get older and go into the league, the pass rushing talent goes way up and the offensive line talent goes way down. And what happens? Guess what else is at an all-time high this year? Sacks.
Yeah.
All-time high. That's not a coincidence.
No. You're not wrong to say that, but hey, we need more boys in the trenches, y'all.
We do.
We need more. Get down there. Get down to the trenches. It's worth it.
The Raiders knew everything, and they're starting that. So, Antonio Pierce, did you listen to his press conference?
Yes, I did. I did. And there's a lot of hype around him, but I'm going against the hype.
Really?
And I'm taking the New York Giants in this game.
Danny Dimes making his comeback here.
Yeah, because I think that they're going to hear his speech and they're like, you know what? That's really inspiring. But I don't care.
Type of thing? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you also, did you happen to be on Twitter? The Raiders posted this video of Max Crosby.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way he's actually, did he?
Yeah. Wow. Right?
Obviously terrible.
How do you not reshoot that?
Yeah.
How do you even post that? How is that? And it's still up.
Like bad enough that happened, but how does the social media team, like, even if he didn't say it, it sure sounds like it. There is no harm in doing a second take. Because even if that's not what he said, it definitely sounds like it. There is no harm in a second take. At
Let's
all.
see.
Max Crosby in the building.
Can you hear it?
Got done with practice. I just want to say Sunday, y'all need to be out in Allegiant.
Like, that
full
is...
effect. It's about to be a movie. We love you guys. Raider
Watch it, guys. You ready? Hold on.
I mean,
Nation, what is up? It's Max Crosby in the building. Just got done with practice. I just want to say Sunday, y'all need to be out in Allegiant in full effect.
Man, like,
it's about to be.
Like, dude. 100%. And this video has 61.1 million views on Twitter right now.
Oh my God.
61.1 million views.
God.
These
61
dudes.
million?
Yeah, 61.1 million views. Well, I mean, it counts for every single loop that it plays. So
Yeah, but
still.
God. I didn't realize it was like that's a crazy number. Yeah, exactly.
That's so crazy.
It sucks too. He was playing so well, and like he's
No, he hasn't gotten in any trouble. It's still up on the Raiders page.
no, I know, but I'm saying like now you can't like
Oh, dude.
we can't do what we should, and then just talk about how great he is and how well he's been playing. We have to just waste our time talking about this. And like,
It's pretty
on.
funny though. It's pretty
Oh,
funny.
it's hilarious, but like I'd rather talk about how well he's playing. Because he is.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog. But I'm taking the New York Giants here. This is just a fuck it pick. It's a fuck it pick. Why not?
All right,
Give me the Giants. And give me the Giants. 4-6.
Okay.
5 safeties in one game. That's how the scoring happens. No, it's not 2 field goals and 2 safeties. It's 5 safeties.
You just don't care about getting your score right.
No,
Yeah.
I do a little bit. Watch one day, dude. Like a crazy score like that is gonna happen.
All right. A lot of mid games, a lot of like matchups between mid teams. But in each time slot, there's one game that's really, really good. And this is the one.
I don't hate the Giants. I hate Giants fans.
And that is this one. The Cowboys.
Wow, bang.
And the Eagles.
Now, you see, that's like my second favorite team right there is the Dallas Cowboys. I love the Cowboys. I always have and I always will. Because Cowboys fans are just like us. They're just like Bears fans. They're exact same people.
There's just a lot more of them. than Bears.
They just ride horses to school, and they're like from Texas, so they're like all cowboys. That's what we used to tell my buddy Swank, like when we were younger. He lives in Houston. We're like, do you ride? People would like legitimately ask him, like, do you ride a horse to school? And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude. So I always say that to him all the time. I'm like, yeah, I can't believe that you guys used to ride horses.
Second best game of the week. Sunday Night Football is game of the week. This is the second best game.
Yeah, Sunday Night Football is pretty wild. We'll get into that soon. But I hate to do it to Dallas. I hate to. And Dallas Cowboys fans, they love me too. That's the thing. Like, not a lot of fan bases love me. Dallas does. I show a lot of support for them whenever the playoffs come around, every time. And I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles in this one. I hate to do it. Man. I hate to do it. But every time Dak Prescott has a big game, it's just give me Philly at home in Philly. I'm going to take 33-28.
All right. Should be an interesting game for sure. It always is a great game when these two teams play. It really is. This one. Yeah. Sunday Night Football.
Waiting all day for
Sunday night. Bills.
You didn't like sing it though. Waiting all day for.
We're gonna run it back. Sunday night. Let's go.
There you go, Josh.
Let's go. Bills Bengals.
This is a hell of a game, brother. Did we skip a game? It feels like we did.
No.
Oh, okay.
Bye weeks are back. That's why.
Yeah.
So, in Cincinnati, I was about to go to it. In Cincinnati, what I'm interested actually, because he's been a healthy scratch, he's a backup, he doesn't really play, is are they going to activate DeMar Hamlin? He's played in 3 games this year. It's interesting. He's not gonna like play. I mean, you got Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer there. There's no reason to play him. But just I feel like the league is gonna almost activate him. Make him active, Buffalo. And just put him out there and let him play.
I've seen a lot of because of this game. This is not coming from my mouth whatsoever, but I've seen a lot of bad memes about this game.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of them. Like saying that DeMar Hamlin has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. That's horrible, dude. That's so bad.
I really hope that he comes in for a snap and gets pick 6.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be great.
Unbelievable.
That would be great.
It would make the NFL scripted jokes go insane as well.
Oh my god, dude! It would be
Imagine the jokes about writing a script that would come if DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah, watch it be like a horrible Joe Burrow pass where he just throws it directly to him. Like there's not a receiver in the vicinity. It's just right to him. Like it's like a screen pass to DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
Goes.
Insane.
Oh.
But in all seriousness, though, because I've been thinking about this, all jokes aside, what do you think it's going to be like for him, not just to be in Cincinnati again? It must be, I can't imagine what that. Yeah, that also might be the most, that is the most wild thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy putting his name on
his number on an ambulance. I've never seen that. That's insane.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. That's actually wild.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Thing. But no, seriously, what do we I cannot imagine what that must be like for him to actually have to go.
No, that's bad, dude. PTSD, man.
To think
PTSD, dude. You went and played a football game and you fucking died on the field.
Literally.
Yeah, you literally died on the field.
And what I'm interested in, because I feel like you can't talk about this matchup without bringing it up from an actual X's and O's standpoint, because the mental aspect of football is something that the exact opposite will happen, and you know it. No, that won't happen. They love him over there.
Well, yeah, dude, they're not gonna fucking do it, but just imagine. Oh, dude, it's been a year. It's okay to joke about it now, right? Like, he's alive and well. He's fine. Like, it's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
But what I'm saying, though, not even with him, with the actual Bills team.
Yeah.
Because the mental aspect of football and sports in general, something that's not talked about in terms of outcomes of games. There has to be, the Bills have to come in there, and especially a guy like Stephon Diggs, who was so close to him. And like, they have to walk into that stadium for the first time since that moment and put that aside and play an unbelievably huge football game.
Yeah.
And it's not just any other game. These are two teams in the AFC that not only really good, are sitting in situations where they got to get this one. They got to win it. Both teams.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bills, as a roster, have to take that situation and put that aside. And that is something that X's and O's, all that. Can they do that? Is that something that this roster is able to do? And that's something we don't know. And it's something that I don't think anyone wants to talk about.
Well, Josh, it is something that they're able to do because the Buffalo Bills are going to lose this game. The Buffalo Bills are going to win this game.
Okay.
They're going to go into Cincy and get the job done. And they're going to score 30 points. And the Cincinnati Bengals will score 20.
Revenge from the playoffs last year. I mean, the other side of this is the Bengals are the team that sent them home in the playoffs last year in convincing fashion.
Really?
You forget about that in the snow last year?
Yeah, that's right. That's
in Buffalo,
right.
This is the team that went into Buffalo and not only sent them home in dominating fashion. So there's also that factor.
Yeah. It's nuts, dude. I just think, what's it called? The whole DeMar Hamlin narrative is going to be like wild. And the NFL, like the whole broadcast, it's going to be all about DeMar Hamlin, deservingly so. And there's no way the Bills lose. There's no way.
But from the actual football, not even the story, from actual football, I actually really think it is something worth talking about because of that, what that's going to be like for them, especially at the start of the game.
Yeah.
I really do. Also,
100%.
Look at this about Jamar Chase.
19th straight game with 5+ catches. That's actually wild. That's a crazy stat line.
The record
that is a crazy stat line.
The record's 31 by AB. This is, I think he's on like the 6th or 7th longest streak ever of 5+ catches.
For sure.
Insane.
Well, yeah.
So what's your score though? You got Buffalo.
30-23.
30-23. Oh, and if a team wins by 3 points, I just realized that too. If a team wins by 3, they're going to say they're going to do that too. It's
I'm ready to check Twitter during Sunday Night Football this week. It'll be fun.
Yeah, should be interesting.
It will be. But yeah, wow. We went through this slate pretty quick.
Yeah, we got time here.
We went through it really fast. You want to pull up the college football playoff rankings real quick?
Sure. Okay.
I just want to talk about a few things.
Before we do that, I'm going to show my screen here of these picks. Yes, I'm live. Go. I am going to share my screen here and show you guys all of your picks for the week. As I know. There you go.
Good boy.
I will give all my picks as well as Michael. 9 a.m. Eastern, not 10 a.m. Eastern, because we are all at home. That's going to be the case for the next 2 weeks, because we're at home the next 3, but the third one is Thursday Night Football, so it won't have an impact. But the next 2 weeks in a row, 9 a.m. Eastern, not 10 a.m. Eastern for the kickoff show. Me and Michael will be giving all of our picks. These are all of Burns for the week. It's going to be a fun week. I'm really interested to see how these games go, because there are a lot of matchups here that people don't want to talk about as like really good ones. But games like Bucks Texans and Vikings Falcons are 2 games that we're going to look back on and say that there was massive implications for the winner. Massive. All right. Now I'm going to pull up the college football playoff rankings.
Let's see.
Let's do here.
Sorry guys,
let's
I was
do this.
texting my little cousin because I told him like today, like you're playing the Fortnite that I grew up playing. I played that when he was in diapers, you know.
It's
I'm
actually
like,
crazy
"Nah."
to think that it was that long ago.
It was that long ago. That's the wildest part. Like, dude, that was 7 years ago. My cousin's 10 years old.
God,
7 years ago.
No
Yeah,
way.
my freshman year of high school.
It was like 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah, that's so wild. All right, you got these?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it.
I just have a few things that I just want to touch on. That's really it.
Why is it being annoying? It's annoying me right now. There we go. I figured it out.
Yeah.
Love that Mac sound effect. Might be the best one they have. All right, it's up. Here we go. Oh wow, it takes up the whole screen. Okay.
Hey, Josh, this is 20.
This is definitely
20.
not. I'm looking at it right now. I didn't actually look at it. This is definitely not the college.
Yeah, the
football.
Tennessee Volunteers are not number
This
one in
is
the
last
country,
year.
and
This is
Illinois
November
is not
This
16.
is November 1st, 2022. This is the wrong year.
Yeah.
My bad. This is it. Nope, no, it's not. Where is it? This is it. Okay. There we go. This is what I was looking for. October 31st, 2023. That's the right one.
Josh, why do you have Tinder open on your computer?
What?
It's too easy sometimes, dude.
There we go.
All right.
This is it.
Where am I, dude? Where are we? We're not on the screen.
We're there. Oh, I didn't even do that.
So where's in the background?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, look.
There's a podcast.
Here's all my problems with the first top 25. Number one, Air Force, way too low. They are undefeated. They are fucking awesome. And also, JMU not being in this top 25 kills me. They should be in the top 25.
Yep.
Starting off now. Looking towards the top. I'm perfectly fine with Ohio State being number one. Perfectly fine with it. They've had a harder schedule than any team in the top four. Nobody else has played anybody legit, dude. Michigan and Georgia have played fucking cupcake teams all year this year. Florida State, they had a rough game against LSU. But the argument about Georgia is now because they have two really tough games these next 2 weeks playing against, I believe it's Mizzou. And then they play, who they play after that?
I don't know.
Yeah, 1 second. They play Mizzou, Ole Miss, and Tennessee. That's 3 ranked matchups in a row.
Yeah, they are.
So Georgia could really make their argument to still be number one after these next 3 weeks.
They've won the last 2.
Yeah, I'm not very big on Florida.
Necessarily against the narrative of they are number one until proven otherwise.
I'm very against it, dude. They haven't proven anything this year.
Yeah, but they've won. But
I understand that. But you can't put Ohio State at 2. You can't put Ohio State at 2.
Yeah.
When they beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame to begin the year, and they just beat Penn State literally like a week or 2 ago. You can't put them there. You can't put them down that low.
That's true. And they beat Notre Dame, as you said.
Yeah. And now it's going to get really interesting down the line because here's the thing. Let's say that it ends up being, let's say Washington, Oregon, and Texas all go undefeated. Right. And then let's say Washington wins the Pac-12 and Texas wins the Big 12. You got to throw them in the playoffs somewhere.
Yeah.
You have to, essentially.
Ohio State, Michigan.
Well, then Michigan's out. But then you have Ohio State. Let's say Ohio State wins the Ohio State-Michigan game, right? So then you have Ohio State, Georgia, Florida State. If they win the ACC, you have them there. Who do you put in, Washington or Texas? You got to put in the undefeated Washington, right?
Yeah.
So Texas, they need some people to lose in front of them right now to even have a shot.
Oh, they're expanding this next year.
Yeah, thank God they are. Because look at what the top 12 would be right now.
It's crazy to think that for only up until 10 years ago, there was no playoff. It was only 2 teams.
Yeah. So how I believe it works is the first 4 teams they get a bye. But you look at this. 5 versus 12, that will be one of the playoff matchups. And these are at the colleges. So at Washington, it would be Washington, Mizzou. At Oregon, it would be Oregon, Penn State. At Texas, it would be Texas, Ole Miss. And at Alabama, Oklahoma.
Woo!
That's nuts, dude.
Insane.
That is nuts. Yeah. Next year, it's going to be so much fun. It's looking like it's still going to happen. But the rest of it, dude, I mean, Tulane.
There's no like question about it.
Yeah. Love to see. They're still working out a couple things, though.
Yeah. Well, they got to figure out what to do with the Pac-12 because.
Yeah, exactly.
They have them as an auto bid, and it's a 2-team conference right now.
Love to see Tulane in the top 25. Tennessee, they suck. I still don't know why Tennessee's super high up. I mean, they did have a decent win versus Kentucky, but they are about to get smoked. They are about to get smoked by Georgia. And I think they're going to lose to Mizzou. But you know what? That could stir up a lot of shit, dude, if Mizzou somehow does it and they beat Georgia. Mizzou is in the conversation. Mizzou is in the conversation for the college football playoff if they beat Georgia.
Or if Tennessee beats them.
Yeah. Or if Tennessee beats them. It's wild. It's wild, dude. Lot's going to happen.
College football playoff.
Oh, that'll be nuts. That'll be nuts. One of my best friends goes to Mizzou. He would be having the time of his life. I go there with him to watch the college football games there. I go there with them to watch the playoff game. That'd be nuts.
Well, it wouldn't be there.
Well, no. I mean, just like go out there and go to watch parties. That campus would be nuts.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
But, yeah, that's really it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We have.
That's all I want to get into. I got nothing else to really talk about. And one of my buddies is here from home, and he's just been kind of sitting in the living room while I did this. So
that's really funny, actually.
I'm not. Yeah, no, he's just been chilling with one of our other friends in the living room. So I'm like, plus also I'm trying to play that OG Fortnite.
Nice.
I got to get my grind down, dude. I got to get a fucking victory royale. What did you just like die?
No, I'm here. We're back. We're good.
Okay. But I think that ends it, right?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Hey, thank you guys so much for listening.
We're good with everyone else. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you guys so much for listening. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back on Monday, 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Those are our picks of the week. Hopefully they age well. Hopefully we go crazy, but I love you guys. GG, man. Hey, you got to come at 2:30 Central Time every time.
YouTube.
Hopefully the Bears somehow win, but I love you boys, and we will see you guys on Monday.
All right, see you guys.
Deuces.